Now we have no censorship at OCI. They like us over there. So you have freedom. What is your favorite curse word or curse phrase?
Have total freedom?
Yeah.
Total freedom?
Total freedom.
Cunt.
Oh my God. Really?
That's you might want to.
Why?
But if I feel really annoyed about something, that's my total.
That's the big exclamation point word.
Fuck as well. I do swear a lot. I must admit, I'm quite an expressive person.
Yes, but the kids are coming at 6, so we'll try to keep it tame then. Yeah. What profession other than songwriting would you most like to attempt? Something you've never done before?
Teaching.
Really?
Yeah.
We got a job going over here, never mind.
It's really weird. I kind of see myself one day winding up teaching. I don't know what. I don't, presumably something linked to the music industry. I love seeing people learn new skills. I love seeing people grow and develop. I like seeing people walk out of the studio really proud of what they've achieved.
That's beautiful because, the teaching profession is so underrated, and I think the teachers are so underpaid and undervalued.
Yeah.
Where in places like Japan, where I spent a year, teachers are on the same level as doctors. You acknowledge a teacher with the same title you acknowledge a doctor in Japan. So sensei is used for doctors and teachers, and they're paid equivalently. Wow. Because they're providing that future generation is seen, and in Germany is also seen as a very, very high caliber job in terms of the totem pole,
Yeah.
And I think that's incredibly noble that you say that, because there's so few people who find teaching a vocation.
I think I always try and apply those principles as well in my work, without sounding patronizing to anyone I work with. I love seeing people, go into a situation where particularly perhaps working with artists who've not had a lot of experience songwriting, and you kind of coach and nurture and work through those things with them, and they eventually emerge from the studio really proud of what they've done, and I love that. I love that kind of development aspect to the work I do.
And it's absolutely refreshing to have that vibe in a studio, because I've been in studios where there's big egos involved. And if you dare try to change a word of the song, no, it's my song. Yeah. You don't mess with my song,
There's no room for that in a session I run. I'm interested in what makes something really work and nurturing the ideas that somebody may have. Because often I've been in situations, particularly in bands, where I've worked with bands, that I was working with, if I can just give you an example, I was working with a band a couple of years ago who was signed to Polydor. And there were a couple of guys in the band who were incredibly vocal about the songs and the writing, and we were doing some lyric writing together. And I thought, there are guys in this band who are not speaking up because they're feeling overshadowed by the dominant characters. So I kind of worked almost like a team development thing and got them to all produce their ideas. And the very reticent drummer came up with a hook line that eventually became the title of the song that we were doing.
Oh, fantastic.
And for me, that's the kind of, again, I don't mean that to sound patronising, but I think, you have to have those kind of dynamics to bring out the best in people.
Well, I think the last thing you would ever be would be patronising, that's for sure. You're an incredibly likeable person. On 2 more questions left. What profession then would you absolutely not wish to participate?
Soldier.
Ooh, that's hitting at the heart of the issue in Iraq, huh?
I've got every respect for people who have to do that job. I just know I couldn't do it myself.
It's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
To be aiming a rifle at a human.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I'm not kind of putting that down at all. I respect that there are jobs that need to be done, but I know for me, I would find that incredibly difficult as a profession. And
then lastly, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you approached the pearly gates?
Andy, you did okay.
I think he'd probably say a little bit more than that. But nonetheless, I hope that our fans of Fame Games on the Costa del Sol and Costa Blanca enjoyed this very exclusive interview with a successful songwriter from London, originally from Essex, His name is Andy Hayman. You're going to actually probably be hearing a lot more about what Andy's doing in London through the weeks and the months coming up. But nonetheless, it's been an immense personal pleasure for me.
Thanks very much, Laura.
Thank you so much for the interview. And I think we're going to close out with another song that you wrote. This time it was for Garreth Gates, and it was a B-side to his Sunshine track, right?
That's right, yes.
All right, so let's close the interview with that, and we bid you farewell until next time.
Thanks very much.
Thanks.
I can see you wanna take control of me. Don't think that you can play upon my vulnerability. Think you know me now. Think you know me. You're gonna get to know me better. Do you think that what you see is what you get? Baby, you don't know me, you don't know me.